friends. Okay, making another video. I had decided I didn't want to do that anymore. And so I didn't make one for a while. And then here I am. I'm back making a video because I'm bored. And that's about it. Yesterday somebody messaged me and said, "What are you doing with your life?" Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's not driving me crazy yet, but it will. But all the reasons I shut down the business has not happened yet. Not one of them. And anyway, it's kind of funny. Although I will say, when we decided to sell that business or sell it off, close it, whatever you want to say, we made so much money that we could have never made selling it. And it just happened to be the perfect time, right before Christmas, 3.5 weeks. It went fast, couldn't have been any easier. And so, and now, if we go through a 14 to 100 day shutdown, oh my gosh, it would have hurt us financially. It would have hurt us. And instead we came out on top. So I'm glad that we did it. I'm very glad that we did it. But the initial reasons for doing it, Dad seems to be doing good. We didn't think they were going to give him any more antibiotics. And that meant that, his organs would start shutting down and all. And then they did. And then he's good. And he had a good Christmas. He got to see Sydney's family and hold baby Presley. And, he still has a lot of problems. He's not coming home. He doesn't know that necessarily. And Mama Bobby's still praying for a miracle. And, God can do a miracle at any time. I think I've given up on that and just, we want him to have quality life. But anyway, so he's hanging in there. We're in January. We thought, we'd be ready to sell the house and figure out what to do with Mama Bobby. Well, Dad's still hanging in there. So now we're not quite as sure. And you don't know what the housing market's going to look like. And we have to do it all within 30 days. So it means that I am just sitting at home being a pretty, pretty princess. And that's about it. My doctor called me today about my diet and said, how you doing? And I was like, I kind of plateaued a little bit. And he was like, are you still eating correctly? I was like, yeah. Are you still exercising? Yeah. I'm not even getting out. I could get out to go eat lunch. And now I even think I'm going to slow that down just because everybody we know has COVID. And y'all, I went to get tested yesterday so I could try to take my dad to the doctor so I could see him. And I came back with a negative, right? It was a rapid test. 3.5 hours I waited. 3.5 hours. And I was like, okay, that's great. I get, that's what I need. See my dad. She goes, no, we don't think you're really negative. We think you have it. I was like, what? And they're like, no, we think you have it. We think you have a false negative. And I said, well, aren't the negatives more true than the positives? Because that's what I had heard. And she goes, no, 28% of all negatives are positives. And I just looked at her and I said, well, what does this mean for my husband? And she said, well, y'all need to quarantine for 2 weeks. And if you have problems breathing, and I'll go to the doctor. So they didn't feel it enough to give me medicine. And I said, so can I go see my dad? And they said, well, if you want to take him a nice present. Okay, so I've got a negative reading. And then I started thinking about negative, and I don't know where I heard that about the false positives were more. I could have just said that as an opinion and said it so much that I think it's a fact. I think I heard it from my sister, older sister, who got it from her son, who's a football coach that might not like false positives that are positives. I really don't know. So as of right now, I'm not taking Dad to the doctor tomorrow, but Steve's like, I'm not quarantining. I'm not. You think you have a sinus headache. That's what you have, which I really do. I think I have sinus problems. I don't think it's COVID. I was just going to check. And then I got into this mess. So I'm just being careful, but I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it. Everybody we know has it and are losing their parents, y'all. There are so many friends who have lost their parents, and it is just killing me. It is killing. That's a wrong phrase to use, wasn't it? That hurts my heart. That hurts my heart. Anyway, so Jake's coming to help me, like, wind up the business. And there's a lot to it. And I do a little at a time. And so he's real good. And he can just do it really fast. And so he's coming over to help me do that while, I don't know, we got Discovery Plus. So I might go watch some of those shows I want to see. I don't know. Like I could turn it on in the living room and sit in here behind him and just nod my head a little bit, but really watch, you know, David Schwimmer out there with his new show, something like that. I might have to do that. I don't know. Anyway, I posted a picture on Facebook that it was Haley's first day of student teaching and Kate's first day of day school, preschool, and it wasn't. It was Haley's first day of student teaching, but Kate didn't start going anywhere until yesterday. And so, I mean, Kate is a quarantine baby. She's been around no one but her parents. I was like, oh, she's going to die. She's going to die. And this week, actually, she's going to a friend's house. And then next week, she really starts preschool. So, and Eric went back to work yesterday. So yesterday was Kate's first day. And I texted him and I was like, okay, I just need to know that everybody made it through their day okay. And so Eric was like, yeah, well, I did something, I don't know, something Army-based in the pouring rain. But Haley had a great day and Kate had a great day. So I was like, great, sounds like everything went wonderful. Anyway, poor Eric. So anyway, Haley said that when she dropped her off, she was really shy and that she'd known him, so she wasn't crying, but she was just shy. She didn't know what to think. I just thought, your Lolly would be there, like right there, holding you, taking care of you. You don't need to go to somewhere else. I can teach you everything you need to know, plus some things. I can teach you some things that make your mama really mad. That wouldn't even be bad. They wouldn't be bad. Just annoying, but not bad. I feel like I owe that to my children. I do. That's part of being a grandparent, right? So hopefully in July they get a new reassignment. And crossing my fingers, it's like Oklahoma or Missouri, but you never know. You never know. So I don't have any other reason for making this video. I did a thing. I took a quiz on, because that's what I'm doing. I'm clicking on everything. And some of this stuff is stupid. And some of it's like, that's true. You know what? I did the Enneagram thing. It starts with an E. Every time I do it, it gives me a different one because it depends on my day. Okay? But I am right down the middle on everything. Like I am just I'm neither right nor left brain. Like everything I do, I'm just right down the middle. And I just think that's more years of discipline than anything, you know. Like I just think it's being old and being disciplined. So anyway, so I took that one and it gave me number 5 this time. I don't even remember what number 5 is. I've been 8. I've been lots of them. But then they sent me a thing saying like I needed a coach in life to learn how to be successful with my number. I'm 53. Where were you when I was 19? 21. That would have been a good year for you to show up. 53. What? I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't. And then I decided to, it was people who make videos. And what kind of video maker are you? And I thought, I'm trying this. Like, I'm going to see what this. And it turns out I'm the juggler, which actually I'm a little bit of everything. But I'm the juggler because I just say what I want to say without a point. And in order to be more successful at business, I needed to actually sell something in my videos. And I thought, well, little millennial, I opened a business 3 times, closed it in 2 years' time, and we made money. And I didn't sell products in my video. If you give me a call, I'll charge you a bunch of money to tell you how I did it. I don't know how I did it. I just get on and there's no secret to success there. There's no secret to success. So anyway, this year, I don't have a word this year. I tried and couldn't come up with a word that I liked. And so couldn't really come up with a New Year's resolution either, but it's the year of our children. That's what we've decided. And so we are praying heavily for our children every night. And because they're in a hard spot. They're young and they're just getting started, and new marriages, and that. Remember back now, we think that's easy, and we know how we could have made it so much easier, but it's really hard when you're in it. And so anyway, I do the 21 days of prayer and fasting with my church, and anyway, so I send out the day thing to each one of my kids, because like Haley used to do it with me, and Eric would do it sometimes, and I don't know if Jake was around when they started it or not. So the only one who didn't know what I'm talking about is Alyssa. Alyssa was like, does your mom think we're going to hell? She goes, no, that's how she loves us. So anyway, I thought that was very funny. Anyway, I've got nothing else to say and nothing else to do. So winning at life right now, winning at life. If you have any ideas about what I should do, like after we do everything, now it's getting further and further away. I don't know, March, April, May. I don't think I want to go back and teach. But if you got any ideas, let me know. What should I do? If I could do anything, what should I do? I was so glad to be able, I could do anything. Now I'm like, so what do I do? I got degrees. I want to be paid for my degrees. I don't know. If you know of good jobs out there that I'd be good for, let me know. I can't start for 6 months, but let me know. Anyway, I'll see you later, friends. Maybe. We'll see. Am I going to keep making them or am I not? Bye, friends.